Imagine walking through one of the world's busiest train stations and unknowingly powering the very lights that guide your way. This isn't science fiction. It's happening right now in Japan, where every single footstep is being transformed into clean electricity. At Tokyo's iconic Shibuya station, over 2.4 million people pass through daily, each person taking thousands of steps, rushing to catch trains, meeting friends, or simply navigating the urban maze. What they don't realize is that beneath their feet lies an incredible technology that's quietly harvesting energy from their movement. These aren't ordinary floor tiles. They are piezoelectric tiles, and they represent one of the most fascinating examples of how we can turn everyday human activity into renewable energy. The word piezoelectric comes from the Greek word paizein, which means to squeeze or press. And that's exactly what these tiles do. They squeeze electricity out of pressure. Here's how this remarkable process works. When you step on a piezoelectric tile, your foot creates kinetic energy, the energy of motion. This kinetic energy gets transferred to the tile as mechanical pressure. Now, inside each tile is a special piezoelectric material, usually a crystal or ceramic compound. When this material experiences pressure, something amazing happens at the molecular level. The pressure causes the tile to bend slightly, creating mechanical tension within the piezoelectric material. Imagine the crystal as having positive and negative charges perfectly aligned. When pressure is applied, these charges get pushed out of their comfortable positions, creating an imbalance. This imbalance forces excess negative charges to appear on one side of the crystal face, while positive charges accumulate on the opposite side. Metal plates embedded in the tile collect these separated charges, and voila, you have an electric current flowing through the circuit. It's like nature's own battery, activated by the simple act of walking. Now you might be thinking, how much electricity can one footstep really generate? The answer is surprisingly modest. Each step produces about 0.1 watts of power. That's enough to light up 10 LED bulbs for 20 seconds. It sounds small, but here's where the magic of scale comes in. At Shibuya station alone, those 2.4 million daily steps collectively generate substantial amounts of electricity. When you multiply that tiny charge by millions of footsteps, you get enough power to run LED displays, digital information boards, and even some of the station's lighting systems. It's like having millions of tiny generators working together, powered by nothing more than people going about their daily lives. The beauty of this system lies in its flexibility. The harvested energy can be used immediately to power real-time applications, or it can be stored in batteries for later use. During peak hours, when thousands of commuters are rushing through the station simultaneously, the energy generation reaches its highest levels. This stored energy can then be used during quieter periods, creating a continuous power supply. What makes this technology even more impressive is its environmental impact. Every kilowatt hour generated through footsteps eliminates approximately half a kilogram of carbon dioxide emissions compared to traditional grid electricity. Large installations can prevent 2 to 3 tons of annual carbon emissions while simultaneously improving urban infrastructure sustainability. Japan has been pioneering this technology since 2008, and it's now spreading to other high-traffic locations like airports, shopping centers, and sports stadiums across the country. The applications are endless, from powering streetlights to charging small electronic devices. This innovation represents